The baby met a giant dog in the street, but what he did was amazing. This is a tale of one tiny girl and her two giant dogs. A dog is said to be a man's best friend, but in the past year, I've seen this to be proven wrong. A dog is a baby's best friend. The bond between a child and pet is undeniable and like no other. And there's nothing better than watching your fur baby and your human baby become best friends. The friendship I've seen between our son Wally and our dog Dottie is pure joy. Since Wally has gotten a little older and very active, they've become inseparable. They play ball together, sort of, dance together, play in the sprinklers together, and Dottie even joins us for our nighttime routine before Wally goes to bed. Watching Wally's love for his big fur sitter, Dottie, is so heartwarming and hilarious at times. He hugs her, and when she's scared of the storms, he feeds her more of his dinner than he feeds himself. He giggles uncontrollably when he braves her sloppy kisses, and his first word was dot dot. Raising your baby with a pet is worth it, just for the most adorable photos alone. But studies have shown there are many benefits that can positively affect your child's physical, emotional, and social well-being. Despite their sometimes fearsome appearance, larger or even giant dog breeds can make especially good family friends, loving and protecting your children as their own. And, as this list illustrates, they look absolutely adorable together. Not all big dogs are good for families. Guard dogs or herders can be anxious or overprotective around kids, but some small breeds are also unsuitable around children because of their tendency towards nipping and aggression. The benefits of raising children with a pet are numerous. They teach responsibility, compassion, and confidence, and they'll protect your kids and keep them active. Ruby Stowe is only 2 years old, but she handles her two huge Burmese mountain dogs like a pro. The pups, Biggie and Wooster, have grown up with the child and love playing together as a family. These dogs are really gentle, kind, patient, really good family dogs. Ruby's dad, Craig Stowe, told ABC News, "We taught Ruby how to properly pet them and whatnot. She learned to walk by pulling herself up on Biggie, and he's so patient with it. Ruby, as a kid, would lay on Biggie, and he would let her." The Stowe's family first baby was Lucy, who has been nicknamed Wooster over the years and is now their furry, enormous 4-year-old. Then came Ruby, their first non-four-legged baby, who is now 2.5 years old and loves playing with their dogs. She's like one of them. Then came the family's next Bernese mountain dog, Biggie, because they loved the breed so much. Lastly came Sonny, their 9-month-old son, who is still learning the ropes with the pups around the household. My wife was like, "You're crazy. I can't have a baby and another dog at the same time," Craig recalled. But when Ruby was 5 months old, she, his wife, found Biggie, and he was 8 months, and we adopted him from a breeder. The fun-filled family of 6 loves taking adorable adventures throughout Mill Valley, California, and beyond. "We're often hiking. We have a lot of awesome trails and beaches," Craig said of their outings. "She's an animal lover, and she can go up the trails and be with the dogs and everything. She's learned how to properly hold the leash that if one of them tries to chase something, she can just let go." Ruby is definitely the dog whisperer. Her proud dad added, "She knows almost every dog in the dog park, and she'll be running around with them. It's really cute, and everybody knows Ruby." As for their newfound fame on Instagram with more than 15,000 followers, Craig said he and his wife simply try to capture all these little funny things and nothing is scripted. "And the stuff we don't capture is even crazier," he added. "We're totally blessed to have this much love. Our dogs are so spoiled, it's insane." There is endless tales that you can never felt bored about babies and dogs. It's not random that dogs are considered great companions in a child's life. Therefore, your children should all experience the love of a pet to grow and have great friends in the family. Meet Mammy, a 1-year-old Japanese girl, and her friend Riku, a giant poodle. They're the cutest besties you've ever seen. Their pure friendship conquers worlds, as 138,000 of dazzled Instagram followers represent the living proof of defeat by the overload of cuteness. Mammy's grandmother is the one who makes sure that these precious moments of her granddaughters stay documented. Riku is the name of the most adorable giant poodle you'll ever see and the companion for life for little Miss Sunshine, Mammy. Together with Gaku and Ku, the other two big poodles, and perfectly matched sidekicks, they all enjoy sleeping, reading, and playing on the trampoline. These big poodles can weigh more than 60 pounds, or 27 kilograms, and they're also known as royal poodles. The love they grow towards each other surely is royal and would even melt away hearts of White Walkers. Riku trying to find something to read to Mammy before sleep time. Mammy is a 1-year-old Japanese girl with a giant poodle for BFF. Riku is the name of her companion, and they're rarely apart. I don't think Black Poodle feels safe anymore. Feeding a dog, picking up after it, and all the other responsibilities that come with owning a family pet is a lot of work. However, as soon as they're old enough, kids usually want to be a part of caring for the animals in the family. Nearly every dog loves to go on a walk so they can chase after squirrels, meet new friends, and just explore the world outside the home. This intelligent little child is ready to take their strong-looking bulldog for a walk. It can feel quite like an accomplishment for a child when they take their four-legged pal for their much-needed stroll outside. Hopefully, the dog won't end up taking her for a walk. Cats are known to be the cuddliest creatures, but some will make an exception for their favorite humans. This little girl and her cat shows that pets are an integral part of family life. For a child, there's often nothing better than sharing a cuddly moment with their favorite four-legged friend. Pets bring an uncomplicated innocence and affection that can stay with us for a lifetime. They can even improve our health. Studies have shown that having pets can help children avoid asthma as they grow older and reduce anxiety. This furry, gentle giant lets this little friend take a nap right on his back. No blanket needed when she has her four-legged protector right next to her. In fact, it's often the biggest dogs in the family who are the most affectionate and protective of the smallest of family members. Big, small, or somewhere in between, there's no denying that dogs are simply the best. After all, babies are closer in size and at home more often, which can create a more natural bond. The family dog in this picture looks like he's hanging out in his favorite place on earth, just being with his little human. This baby and his cuddly pug look like they'll be close for years to come. This always melts our hearts. Mimi Cry is a big part of the family pet and child relationship. The same curiosity and playfulness that follows children also follow animals. Maybe that's why they often get along so well and why there's so much affection between them. Having a pet not only teaches kids responsibility and how to care for another life, but pets also show them how to give and receive love unconditionally. In fact, the unconditional love a child experiences from their pets can create some of the most meaningful childhood memories that can carry into adulthood. There's no doubt that pets make a valuable impact on our lives. Big dogs can make the best family pets and are sometimes a perfect resting place for kids. When this toddler leaned back into her big furry best friend, she knew he wouldn't mind supporting her. Dogs can sometimes be more patient with kids and willing to let them do things that they may not let other people do. This little girl knows that, no matter what, she'll always have someone to lean on. Happy friendships always come between dog and babies. Being a new parent can be extremely tiring, but new father Nate Anderson found his baby boy to be the endless source of creative inspiration. His webcomic series, Boy and Dog, chronicles the hilarious adventures of his son Rowan and their family dog Murphy. Anderson told Port Panda the idea for the cute comics came after the birth of his son last year. My life was changed by this wiggly, squishy boy that filled my home with laughter and poop. The family pets didn't know what to think of him at first, but my golden retriever Murphy decided that he was pretty cool, he said. Rowan loves his animal friends and would squeal with delight whenever Murphy was nearby. I started to draw the funny comics to show what I imagined in my head was transpiring between these unlikely best friends. His boy and dog cartoon drawings include conversations, hijinks, and even some crude jokes between dog and baby. Everything is new for the boy, and I imagined that it was the dog's duty to teach him all about the world from a dog's point of view, explained Anderson. This is not the artist's first time trying his hand at webcomic. Anderson's first series was called Quacky Boys and featured him and his college roommates having wacky adventures, but eventually died off when they moved on. A college dropout after freshman year, he said he's largely self-taught. I was already working as a professional illustrator designer at the time, and I feel that I earned more working in the industry than I ever did in school with very uninspiring instructors. While his comics are quite eccentric, Anderson admitted he's not very good at talking to people and uses his talent to communicate. My comics give me the ability to tell funny stories and make people laugh with silly gags. I like making people happy. I like making people laugh. Unfortunately, I'm a little socially awkward, so this is a better platform for my jokes. Inspired by artist Glenn Keane, he said he loves traditional hand-drawn animation. I'm a huge Disney nerd, and when I get into a slump, watching one of the movies he worked on gets me drawing again. Disney's Tarzan has been a huge influence on my desire to animate. As for his own work, he creates each comic entirely on Photoshop, from rough layout, sketching, line work, coloring, and dialogue. For Anderson, his overall goal with these cute drawings is to spread some laughter and joy to his viewers. I know I'm not the only one who deals with baby problems and dog problems, so if I can get people to relate to my goofy drawings and have a chuckle, then I'll consider myself successful. New comic strips for dog and baby are released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on his website. Scroll down below to see some cute stories from this series, and don't forget to upvote your faves. Pets teach children to build lasting relationships through playing, taking turns and sharing, practicing socialization skills, showing affection, paying attention to others, and building self-confidence. Chills for dogs and babies.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.